And once again, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past starting. So there would be 3 dungeons left, and one of them is actually looks to be in a complete dead end location. So there would be a little bit of trickery to get to that, which includes of the staple solution of this game of you traveling between reality worlds to solve the problems. Alright. Flying away and heading towards Kakariko village because there's a little bit of an interesting thing around here for to fetch first. Yeah, that soldier wasn't particularly bright. So let's just open up the box and travel to the Dark World in the village of the Outcasts. I think that was the official name. Now, in this city, there's actually quite many of these kind of, you could say, gambling games to play. Although they're, you could say, because they are quite much luck-based, I'm not really going to bother showing them. Maybe that one over there, because it's on the way. Oh, this was a store, not gambling. But suffice to say, there's a couple of you could say pieces of art available around here. There's this crate and this little chest. Oh, so strange little chest. So let's just. There was this strange little location about a guy wearing who was, nothing strange or suspicious about him near the desert. So let's just go and take this to him, because of course there would be nothing suspicious about the guy just standing next to the desert. Emphasizing that, yep, there's nothing strange or suspicious about the guy in the desert standing. So let's just try and go and waltz up to him and see what's going on. Why would he be such a strange person sitting next to a desert? Yeah, I do enjoy this music. And there's a bug, but it would not be much of a thing. Desert of Mystery. Why would it be called Desert of Mystery? There doesn't seem to be much of mystery around. Alright, there it is. And so. Oh. Okay, I will. I'm not telling. And he opened the chest, which contains a bottle, which is the 4th and final bottle of the game. It also implies that in Hyrule, bottles are very valuable commodity because of them being worth stashing around. So, but it would be time to once again travel, because, all these traveling locations around here with these extra rocks means that this is the path to the not desert, but swamp with a big rain. And it's very grim and creepy looking location. And this trip would be called dungeon number 6, but I'm not taking this as a dungeon number 6, because dungeon number 5 itself is a very rural location. And that would be entry point with a very clear sign that find something with that. Which you can then use as a key to get inside the area, but I'm not using that yet because there's a little bit of extra location around here. Right, a little bit of a block moving puzzle. a piece of card in it. That was just quite convenient little thing to find. There's another little extra location over there. We'll just go and investigate that one too. See what's going on in there. Oh, it's just a fairy fountain. Nothing really special, but still gonna be a convenient thing to get. And this looks very suspicious location, so let's just make use of the area to get in here and not make it there. Another of these locations that we can lift a rock and get in here. What would be here? Oh, another of these. And another little piece of heart covered by a tidy puzzle. There's quite many of these kind of quite prominent locations that, yep, go in here in the dark world. Come out. Alright, this place is called Misery Mire, which is quite a good name, I would say, although the location itself is not that interesting. Oh, that's a symbol of ether, so... Views make you believe like really shrunk in some early hours now. Quoting this Thompson. Don't last all fine motor skills. Vibration, numb-time. The mind recalls in horror, unable to communicate with the spinal cord. What's interesting is that you can actually see yourself behaving in that awful way, but you can't control. But here I go again. And not, this time, not water dungeon, but a swamp dungeon. And new enemies with ropes. They teleport around. They are not present for long. They are dangerous. But luckily they don't seem to be doing that much teleporting around. They seem to be just basically walking around. And once again, none of these. Whole situation. Capture one of the fairies again. This is a timing-based puzzle that you can just get through. Ah, there was a big chest, but I missed it, so no big deal. And there would be these puzzle blocks. This was just a big waste of time to go here. But at least I got some info on layout. So that this is also a big waste of time because... So it is time to go down here. Oh yeah, once again none of these several layers dungeons. Those blue blocks which seem to be there. And big spinning blocks as well. Not that much of a good idea to get there. And spiky floor, just walk past it. thing I don't want to pick up. And there seems to be a place for a bomb as well, so it wasn't. The bomb placement puzzles are not, you could say, truly really complex regarding how you can get there. Can't get here either. Don't have a key there. I didn't go here yet, but let's try again. Yep, it doesn't work. Yep, suffice to say, structures are getting more and more complex and convoluted. And there's the goofy thing just... No, not here. And eat the fairy. Ah. Now I figured it out. It was wrong. It was not okay. Not from there. Right here. Kind of messy location. And even the fire spingy. I got one key when I could go through there, but not going through that yet. Oh, you missed me that. Let's just go through here. These dungeons are quite much designed in manner that you really don't. Order can be quite loose in it. In how you actually get through them. I really do like that kind of not that restricted or restricting the order of where you go to the game, how you go to the game. Now I can go to that location. Yeah, I know that the commentary is most likely not the most interesting thing to hear, but it's a matter of trying to... Those things drop bombs. Die. You do. This one. I walk through this and another key. No way there. one. Yep. Real riveting narration for the ages. But what would you expect from somebody like me, who is not the most sharpest tool of the shed or the brightest bulb, sharpest tool? Several little terms regarding not moderate lack of intelligence, not supreme lack of intelligence, just moderate lack of intelligence. Because supreme lack of intelligence makes, well, that's a completely different story. Now once again I turned into bunny. Looks like I'm turning into a bunny again. Except I am not. I am panicking and running away because, well, not that big deal, and it would not have been big deal anyways. But still, it's the principle of things, not necessarily how it really is. But just dash through that. I got this again. Let me blast out the cave and walk through that unharmed. Using emphasis of like late great Sir Christopher Lee would have said, alive and unboiled. Yep, especially the latter with the emphasis. Yep. Oh, there was one. Come here, fairy. That thing was a little problem. I would guess that going to here is the proper solution. Problem. That was a completely expected solution to the problem. As was this. I can very much already pinpoint the location of the dungeon's evil master by just fighting it. But let's just look at that. Alright, I could go. Yeah, there is an uninvestigated location up here. Yeah, I can. Oh damn! It was with a big key, not a small key. Oh yeah, I think I have a quite good idea where to go. This little kind of, you could say, room-based thinking doesn't always make it easier, especially when there are these annoyingly one-directional doors that, yeah, you can go here, but then once you've gone through there, it locks behind you, and well, you have to go and get yourself another path out. This was a complete waste of time. I could have just walked through it and no way to get through that. Annoying little dead end. Oh yeah, you didn't notice that the critters with skulls do make you lose magics as well when you hit them. least I managed to get some view of the magics. And that was a bit of a, you could say. Alright, doesn't work like that. Now I have the path over to here and here, so it's such a obvious little puzzle that you have to solve, but it seems to have been a bit of maybe misleading. But hey, at least but I did open them. But maybe it's here. Oh, it was two-room puzzle. And I would say that this room's layout vaguely resembles that of a skull. That's quite a big amount of change in the world. I wouldn't really know what's going on, I'm just wondering about. Oh, it was this room. Oh, which I already did. This rope's dangerous. Oh, but this, unlike many others of this kind of pits, was room that you can open. Ah, now I got the big key. Now I can go and this room just teleport forward. I do need to get the dungeon item first, because I need it. Yep, looking at the map. But not like that. Fireworms, I really don't know what their names are, if they even have ones, and I don't know, are they? Actually, no. Many of the enemies appearing in this game had already made their first appearance in original Legend of Zelda, although not necessarily or would I say more likely, most likely not in the form they are showing in this one, but still they had made their appearance there. So, not all of them, but quite a lot of them, and practically none of the bosses. Go through that with the late beams. Cane of Somaria. This one is actually quite an interesting little thing. It basically allows the block. Oh, I went to there, even though it might not have been necessary. But at least I did what I did. Cane of Somaria allows to create blocks. It will be very necessary thing to have. Now I can just go here. Start going towards the room with a big chest key. The big room with a big key. But that's kind of suspicious looking thing because, well, teleportation pad. Oh, but no, it doesn't matter, just spinning me around to different locations and poofed me into a bunny boy. And through another list of these locations into here. In the big pit room, you could say. I don't know, could it have any better name? And strangely enough, their ways got shattered by the pit. Walk right through this rickety bridge over a big chasm of death into darkness. With fireball spitting things. And in this room, Cane of Samaria goes into use. It opens blocks. It creates blocks that can be used to push things. And if my memory is correct, it's also gonna be... It will do very good service in the dungeon number 5. Does damage, it also takes my magics. Nothing truly special around here. Although I would guess that I would have to put the brown blocks, put that to the red one first. Just to get myself forward, but that was my guess. No. Oh yes, it was completely correct guess. Bomb block. Bombable wall. Some critters were running loose from there as well. And of course that would just open a path to another location which would then allow me to get through here. Quite simple little open here. Alright, not through there. Need open brown block. Get in here again. But once you have actually gotten the big treasure of the dungeon, it's all just basically going to the boss fight, which is right here. So get in here, say hello. It's a swamp monster with big eyes. And it shoots lightning. The lightning attack is kind of hard to avoid. But once the eye has been poked out, all it can do is bounce around at you and get poked out. With arrow to the eye. Painful. Too hot and some preemptive encouragement. Plot twisting from before it should be. Yeah, Nintendo might not have anticipated player to break the order of dungeons. I do understand so. So, Ganon could have spent trying to get over this world to the other for some strange reason. So yeah, basically, Ganon conquered this world, but he wants to conquer the next one, but couldn't get in, so he used Agahnim to break the seal and get in there as well. Oh, but it would also be a moment to end this episode right here. I'll see you next time. See ya.